The next type of estimate we have would be the multiple parts estimate. The multiple parts is a section created for you to put multiple types of estimates onto one quote sheet. This allows you to put letterheads, business cards, and envelopes on a single estimate rather than having 3 separate quotes. Once you're ready to create an estimate, click onto the multiple parts button, and this will open your multiple parts window. This works similar into the booklets estimates, as you'd be able to create different groups here, but in this sense the groups would be individual pieces of an estimate. First thing you'd want to do is put a description of what the job would be. And then you could come into your company to select your customer. And then from here you can come into the navigational area and choose your first group. In this case we'll change group 1 to be a letterhead. You can utilize the drop down menus to enter in our quantities. Put in our finish size. Select our ink specifications. As well as our stock. Once we have this information in, it'll give us our running selection. You can select which machine we'd like to use and lock our press in. And then we can move to the next group. We can utilize the buttons at the top here where we have a add group section, duplicate group section, as well as delete group. In this sense we're going to want to add a group, so by selecting the add group option, it gives us our extra group down here. We'll change this group 2 to business cards. And again we'll just want to utilize these drop down menus as well to select our quantities and finish size. We'll select our ink specifications here. As well as select our paper. We can also change the number out here to represent what we'd like to have. By selecting the view button, it shows us the 12 up option here. If I'd like to change that to a 10 up option, I can select the 10 up option and it'll show me that preview as well. Also want to lock in my presses here. And within the estimator, it already factors in the cutting, so in any job that would have cutting, in this instance where we would have 12 out being cut out, it does already factor in the cutting. From here I can click the save button and this will save my estimate. If I need to add another group, I can again select the new group here at the top, or if I'd like to remove a group I can select the delete group, or if I'd like to duplicate a group I can do so by highlighting the group I'd like to have and selecting the duplicate button. If I need to add any sort of finishing as well, I have my navigational area over here to the left side where I can add any sort of graphics, finishing, film improves, additional operations, or notes that I'd like to have within the software as well. Once I'm finished here with the estimate, if I'd like to have any sort of graphics, film improve, finishing, or additional operations added to the estimate, I can do so by selecting the group that I'd like to have chosen and choose what option I'd like to use in the navigational area.